6, I think that makes it. We just got the 8970 rolling again. He's, you know, deciding what he wants to work up again and what he doesn't. Sneak out here on the grass axis here by the airport. Go get the roller, drive that a couple miles, you know, 3-4 miles down the road to the field, start rolling, and after we get that 30 acres worked, and I get it finished rolled, I'm switching, and I'm gonna go work that 70 acres, and then, go this way. Make sure there's nothing coming. Alright. And then we're going to, I'm gonna work that 70, and then the guy that has a day job, he should be coming out. He can roll and pick rock with the roller, and then follow me to like this 8-acre horse pasture. I guess it's only 8 acres now. It keeps changing. I'm pretty sure it's only 8 acres. And then he can follow me to a 13-acre field that was supposed to be corn, but it was too wet. We're gonna work that and planted in beans on beans this year. And then we'll be done with tillage, maybe a little replant action. Not sure what's gonna happen here. That was fun. So I drove like maybe 4 miles over here, and I had 2 cars come within a head-on collision within maybe 1,000 feet of each other. And you can see this thing is wide. I mean, the wings from like here to here, it's hard to tell, but it really sticks out. And people are in such a hurry, they pass you in no passing zones. And no passing is no passing. I don't care if it's a tractor going 20 miles an hour. You can't see. There's a reason there's a no passing zone. The one came up on me as I was on the shoulder and rode me right here, and another car was coming. He was like half in both lanes and just stayed there like, I don't know, with his head up, you know what. And then all of a sudden a car was oncoming, and I had to take the ditch so that he didn't get in a head-on crash. Pisses me off. So I'm tired today because whatever I worked last night, so I'm a little ornery maybe, but people need to wake up and stop being so selfish on the roads. So that's, I don't know. I don't want to rant too much, but it pisses me off when I got to take the ditch to avoid, you know, I could have damaged something on the roller, but it's way worth it to not get anybody hurt or killed. But, oh, it just irks me. It makes my blood boil. So there's a couple rocks right in front of me I'm going to grab. He's still in the field working it. And then I'm going to start rolling. Oh, come on. There it goes. And I'll see what happens. Tire and oil leak. It's just stone cold dry. But the reason this crusted over and none of our other fields did, this is a really heavy dirt, heavy soil out here. And when it did, for whatever reason, it became really uneven. And you can see the tire tracks from the tractor. These are for me yesterday driving when I had that flat, but you can see how uneven it is right here. So that working, it's gonna pay off, but you can see it's just a, wow, I'm right in the light. I mean, it's just like a layer of concrete. So this will make a big difference, and it'll bust those clumps up. It's gonna just poof into perfect flatness. But carry a couple of these rocks off here. Well, we ended up reworking the entire field here. This 35 acres. About 25 of it was planted. The beans are just looking tough. There was that crust. I don't think they were going to come through. It's really dusty out now. So it's out in lake country, so it's really heavy soil. So we'll get her squared away here, and I gotta go pull out a neighbor back close to the farm. He got stuck with his tractor and rotary mower, so I'm gonna finish this field. There's a guy coming up to run the drill here in the next hour or so, probably. And then I'll go try to play catch up over in the 70-acre field with the roller. He's over there, just started in. Over here in the 70-acre piece, about 20 acres to go. My last round here. It's really dusty out. It's working up all right. A little clumpy, but the roller will, you know, kind of break those apart. But it's really breaking up that crust well. That's what we were after. So I'm gonna move on to that new break, that 8-acre, whatever chunk it is, hay pasture or whatever. They baled it just the other day, so the grass should be pretty short. And I'm gonna run back and do like a 13-acre bean field from last fall. We're just gonna put in the beans again, just because it was too wet when we were planting corn. And then maybe a couple sloughs if it's still daylight, or maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know yet. Might let them dry out a couple days. I'm not sure when when this happened, but I just noticed it. See the slight bend and the major crack? Looks like it was barely hanging on. You can see different colored steel in there. Looks like it was barely hanging on to begin with. There's always so much weight on these wings. I don't know if I can even fold it up like this. I'm trying to do this. I think it happened before I even got here, and I just noticed it after my second time around. I could see the wing was carrying itself funny. Well, I have to figure something out here. I think I'm gonna leave it just sit here overnight. And then he had a professional welder weld up the other one. I think if I try to fold it, I'll do more damage. Because he might be able just to jack it up, put it back into place, and really, I don't know, beef it up with some other steel and good as gold. But I think if I try to fold it up, I'll mess it up. So can't get a hold of anybody for a ride, so it looks like I'm walking like 2 miles. Ay. I'm gonna walk here. I already talked about this, but I'm sure this new brake didn't help things. But it does look like it was already cracked quite a ways, and then it just fully went tonight. There's so much weight when you watch these things fold up, but you know, I'm sure there's a lot more strain on it when it's. I was going slow, creeping through this stuff, but that was all she wrote. I gotta walk like 2.5 miles. Can't get a hold of nobody. Probably it for tonight, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably beef it up. The guy will weld it up, no problem. But I don't want to keep working this then if that's what this is gonna do. Probably we will probably use the ripper, because now that I think about it, it happened before I even got here, because when I folded out, this wing was doing funny things. The far outside one was doing funny things on my first pass. So that happened right away on the fold out during the jerk. Alright, well, oh well. Tell the mulch finisher was probably broke over here too. Over there I was so focused on why the outer wing wasn't pushing in the ground. The outer wing was kind of like this. I'm looking at the outer wing on my first 2 passes over there, and then finally I realized the outer wing was like this because the inner wing was like this because of the crack. So he's on the phone with the guy that does, you know, mobile welding or whatever, and we'll hopefully get that welded up in the next, you know, by the end of the week. Hopefully the guy can make it out here, but we're just gonna be at a standstill. There's just so much torque and so much weight right on those 3 connection points for all those wings, but we just don't have good luck with our wings on diggers. Like last year we had both of them snap on the outer wing with that DMI, you know, this on the inner wing, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's anything anybody did wrong. You could tell it's been cracking over time just because it's so much weight, and you watch the thing just twist as you know, you go to fold up, and it's just like, oh, the whole thing leans one way as you're picking up the one-sided wing, and it's bound to happen, but it's just a bummer. We're so close to being done. Just doing some rolling here, it's really dusty. But this is how I'm going to wrap up tonight, probably. And he's sitting over there in my truck on the phone, using my phone charger. His phone is dead. Do some rolling here, try to get done before sunset. So, yeah, that's it for a while. I got to work the next 2 days and then the weekend, so I don't know if I'll make it out here when he finishes, when that thing gets welded, or what he's going to do here. So, thanks for watching. I should mention, though, that I do think I got it soon enough before it got really bad, and that it could have been a lot worse if I tried to keep going or didn't pay attention and noticed that the wing was carrying itself funny. It could have been a lot worse and completely snapped like the last year's one did on us. But that's why I didn't even try to fold it up to move it, because I think it should be welded right there. Because if you completely snap it, you have to like try to reposition, like align them, where it's somewhat connected right now, where when you heat it up, you might be able to put it back into place a little easier. So I think I caught it early enough, but hopefully it's not too hard to fix. So our mobile welder guy's coming out tomorrow afternoon, so that's cool. He's gonna fix it up, but He works in the morning, so he's not coming till afternoon. I work in the I have to check on in the evening time, and then yeah, I go to work for the next couple days, 3 days or whatever, and then they're gonna probably, well, it won't take more than a half a day to finish after they get that thing fixed. So I'm probably done with major field work. We're gonna kind of boogie into the next season. We gotta do a tile repair down in one of our fields and a couple other things, but videos are probably gonna slow down a little bit, maybe just because we're not actively doing a whole lot. And he'll be doing some spraying, but my role is gonna slow down for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.